This week on In the Zone, Jed heads to southwest Georgia to hunt turkey with the help of guide Jake Hooks and cameraman Jesse Fleming.
That buck got within 25 yards of us. Come right up on this ridge with us. I thought he was going to come over here and give Jake a kiss.
In the Zone is brought to you by Hoyt. Get serious. Get Hoyt. Rattlebox, world's most advanced rattling system. Elusive Wildlife Technologies, taking the elusive out of wildlife. Lakewood Products, cases for the sportsman. Muzzy, bad to the bone. AMS Bow fishing products for the serious sportsman. Lone Wolf portable tree stands, your silent partner. Quality archery design. Focus on the shot. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us this week. Jake and I, we were hunting on the edge of a plowed field first thing in the morning. It was a beautiful spot. We were up against a great big giant oak tree, but all we seen was a hen. So we decided to get up and move down by the Flint River. Boy, was that a beautiful spot. We got set up and he made some soft calls. This spot was a bust. We're gonna move back to the first spot we were at. We're right on the Flint River. I mean, it's right there. That big gap over there is where the river's at. We're gonna go back around and get on that field and set up. So maybe we'll see a bird there. Did see a hen this morning. Somewhere, if there's a hen, there's a tom. Let's get all our stuff cleaned up. We'll head that way. Jake decided let's move back up close to that big field. He walked out in it, was using his binoculars, and about 300 yards away he could see this tom walking along the edge. So we decided real quick, get set up and do some calling and see if we could call that bird in. Turkey down there, about 300 yards away. We put the decoys out real quick, got up against this oak tree, started calling. Been calling real sparingly because it's windy. The birds aren't really making any noise. So we don't know where that bird went. We're going to get up and move again. Keep trying, that's all you can do. Run and gun. reel them in.
The next spot Jake took us to was really pretty as well. And guess what? We didn't see any turkeys there either. But we did have a real curious buck sneak up on us. That was pretty cool.
That buck got within 25 yards of us. Come right up on this ridge with us. I thought he was going to come over here and give Jake a kiss. That was pretty cool.
Well, after that buck snuck in and almost gave Jake a kiss, we decided to move back to that beautiful field that was plowed. Jake was pretty confident we'd see a tom there. I was pretty confident Jake knew what he was talking about, so we went back to the same tree we started at. Good thing we did. While we were setting up, we worked out that I was going to be the shooter and Jake was going to back me up.
but when the turkey started coming in and everybody got excited, there was a little bit of confusion on who was going to do the shooting. Jesse kept saying, "Jed, are you going to shoot?" And I'd say, "Jesse, wait." And he'd say, "Jake, wait." And Jake would say, "What? You want me to shoot?" Well, luckily we got it worked out before the bird got there. Well, we finally got this big old tom in at 20 yards. So y'all hang tight to see if I end my dry spell.
You know, one of the funniest stories that I've ever read in the Bible is in John chapter 21. Jesus has already been crucified on the cross, buried in the grave, and resurrected. And he's walking along the seashore, and he sees his disciples out fishing. And he calls to them and says, "Hey, have you caught anything?" They didn't recognize who it is yet. So they said, "No, we haven't caught anything. We've been fishing all night. Haven't caught anything." He says, "Well, drop the net on the other side." And so they do that. They catch it. They throw the nets in on the opposite side of the boat, and the nets get so full that the nets begin to break and the boat begins to sink. They have to call in for another boat. And that's when John realized it was Jesus on shore. Peter jumps in the water, begins to swim ashore, gets to Jesus, and realizes that's truly who it is. It's Jesus. Have you realized it's Jesus? Because he had to do a miracle for you to know who he is. See, the disciples had walked with him and they knew him, and yet they still didn't recognize him when he walked on the shore. Jesus also said a lot of people are going to have to see a miracle before they can believe. He said, "But blessed are you who believe and didn't have to see." See, Jesus came for one purpose, and that's to offer you and me eternal salvation. Because he died on the cross to take away our sins. All of us have sin in us, every one of us. And we can't get rid of it by our good works, our good looks, or anything else. The only thing that can take care of our sin is Jesus. We can't fix it, only he can take it away. And that's what allows us to go to heaven, nothing else. I hope you'll remember this funny story next time you're out on the lake fishing, that Jesus knows how to catch some fish, quite a few of them. A whole lot more than I've done out here today. This is Dave Simonis, and this has been your Impact Moment.
Let's head back to the action on In the Zone.
Yeah, buddy. Get them. Yeah, baby. You the man, Jake. You are the man, brother. Woo! Yeah, baby. Woo! Oh my God. Woo! We put him to sleep, man.
Let's do it there, boss.
Woo! Dang. Holy smokes, man. Well, that's nice. That's my first bow kill. First turkey bow kill.
Good job, man.
Holy smokes, man. I was shaking. Whew. I was sitting there. I was trying to draw that bow back. I was like, come on back, come on back, come on back. I didn't want him to see me. He was cautious, boy. He did not want to come in. Well, that's beautiful right there. Whew. Man, he's about a 2-year-old bird. Yeah, about what, ½ inch? 3/4.
He took his time. He put on the show.
Boy, I couldn't have stand it anymore. I was shaking so bad. I was like, I got to do something. I was sitting there trying to hold the bow steady. I was pulling back, pulling back.
There's William, right there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, hold on, let me go get it.
He didn't go anywhere. Like 20, 25 yards.
Huh?
20, 25 yards, maybe.
Yeah, that's 20 yards. I stepped it off. It was 20 yards right there. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my God, I'm still shaking. Man, I can't hardly even stand it. We're down here. We're in South Georgia. And it's private property down here. Jake invited us down to come down and hunt with him. And I'll tell you what. Boy, you did it, brother. There he is right there. That joker's beautiful. And that's what it's all about right there.
Bad weather this morning. It turned out good this afternoon, didn't it?
Yeah, we come out here this morning. We set up in the same spot. And it started raining on us. We grabbed the cameras up and hauled butt back to the room. Went to town, got something to eat. And we came back. We parked way back over on the back side of the field this time. Came all the way through the woods, set up. Had a big buck come up on us. Had already shed his rack. He had little nubbins on top of his head. And, well, that was incredible, man. I mean, we're sitting there and other pro staff member, Mark Posey, just called me, said he had just missed one. And we were talking about it on the phone. And all of a sudden we heard him gobble on the other side of the tree row over here. I'm like, I gotta go, got a bird coming in. Put it down. And, man, would you look at that? Boy, that joke is beautiful. That's nice. He came right on. It took his time. Boy, he got over there, like hung up. I kept raising the tail up and down, raising the tail up and down. And then I just kind of dropped it and let it hang halfway. He come on in. I waited for him to get right up in here, and he went into a full strut. And I got the bow drawn, and he offered me the shot that I wanted. I'm still, my heart's.
That was something when he stayed right here for probably 2 minutes, just getting, working around his decoys. Huh?
He was probably gonna attack that one.
He was going, yeah.
He was probably gonna go over there and whop him a few times, but man, this is the first bird of the season. We've had a tough season. Birds ain't been gobbling for us. We just ain't been able to get them to respond, and I wasn't gonna take a chance. We had a backup though. He had his shotgun right there, and I told him if I shoot, miss, whatever, I said put it to him. You know, don't wait on me to try and get a second shot off. Usually you don't get one anyway. But this was great. And we still got to get him one now. We're gonna do it one more time, hopefully. Ooh, that's a nice bird right there. That just made me a turkey tote too. Let me go get that thing. Yeah, I just thought about it. We just made them the other day. Me and Mark was messing around. He made his out of leather and a piece of bone from deer antler. And I got me one and cut the points off of it and did that. But they had a turkey toad up at Walmart that had the ruler on it, which is pretty convenient. So we can measure the beard and all that right now. And all the excitement, almost forgot about it. It's over 12 inches long. It goes down, it's longer than the ruler is. Gonna grab it and try it one time.
Yeah. 12 1/4.
About 12 1/4 inches long. That's pretty awesome. Well, that's a good start for the season, huh? And his got his spurs here. They're right at an inch. That one there is an inch, 1.25 inches, or what is that? 1 1/8 inches. I ain't as pretty as the one your dad got this morning, but well, that junker, he had some spikes on him. Yeah. Well, shoot, I'm proud. Look at that thing. Man, that is a good looking bird. And thanks, Jake. Again, appreciate it, brother. And hopefully we can get you one before we leave here. All right, brother. Let's go do it, man. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this week's show as much as I enjoyed sharing my first turkey kill with a bow. And I've been hunting for a long time. Join us next week for another exciting adventure. And remember this, hunt hard, shoot straight, and hope to see you in the zone.